Hello and welcome to Airgunweb.com, your home for honest, real-world airgun reviews and information where we bring you the facts, not fluff. There were a lot of new products announced at the SHOT Show this year, and today I'm going to review another one. This is the Hatsan ATP2 Tactical. It's essentially their ATP pistol modified to accept an adjustable stock, transforming it from a pistol to a very cool little carbine. My review sample arrived in .25 caliber, and I've added the Hawke 2-7x32 AO Sports HD IR scope and a set of high rings to round out the package. So now let's go ahead and take a good look at the ATP2 Tactical. If I'm going to stick with my facts not fluff, I'm going to have to be honest and tell you that I wasn't terribly impressed with the looks of the ATP2 when I first saw it at the SHOT Show. To me, it looked bulky and awkward. Well, this all changed, however, when I finally got to shoulder and shoot one for the first time. The balance of this little carbine is very good. The weight sits more rearward and makes the gun very, very manageable. The adjustable stock should allow folks of all sizes to achieve a comfortable length of pull. Unfortunately, the grip is only going to work for right-handed shooters. My hope is that someone out there will come up with some hardwood ambidextrous grips, as I'm sure there would be many folks interested in getting some. The ATP2 ships with Hatsan's standard set of front and rear fiber optic sights, with the front sight adjustable for elevation and the rear sight adjustable for windage and elevation. The ATP2 is powered by a small refillable cylinder capable of holding up to 200 bar. Now this equates to about 18 shots or 2 full magazines in .25 caliber. There's a gauge in the front of the cylinder for reference. The ATP2 has Hatsan's adjustable Quattro trigger. The trigger on our pistol broke consistently at around 2 pounds 11 ounces. Lastly, don't expect this to be a quiet backyard shooter. It topped out at 111.5 dB in our indoor tests. The ATP2 is a PCP airgun. Since I've covered how to fill these before, we're going to skip that part and move right on to how to operate and fire this airgun. The first thing we need to do is go ahead and open the side lever until it clicks. Now we're going to pull the magazine release forward, lock it into place, and we can take out our magazine. Now to fill the magazine, what you're going to do is insert the pellets nose first into the magazine. Now it's very important that you only use pellets that fit correctly. If you try and use pellets that are too long, they'll protrude out the front of the magazine and you'll run the risk of jamming and possibly damaging your airgun. Make sure that they're completely flush on the back side and that they don't protrude at all out the front. Now we can reinstall our magazine, return the magazine release, go ahead and close the lever, and now essentially this gun's ready to fire. To fire, what we're going to do is aim the gun at our intended target, release the safety, pull the trigger. To fire again, work the action. That engages the automatic safety, so we'll release the safety and fire. Shooting the ATP2 Tactical is a lot of fun, especially with this Hawke scope. The 2x magnification setting allows me to get on target quickly and track moving targets easily. The design of the gun allows me to stay on target with my trigger hand while cycling the lever with my offhand. With practice, I could quickly empty a full magazine on targets with speed and accuracy. The most accurate pellet I found for the ATP2 Tactical was the 25.4 grain JSB Exact Kings. They averaged 625 feet per second across 10 shots in the sweet spot of the power curve. From a full 200 bar, I got 18 useful shots. The sweet spot for my review gun started around shot 6 and carried through to about shot 16 or 17. The average energy was 22.97 foot-pounds. Now that's not bad for a small carbine. Accuracy was exceptional at close range, with ragged one-hole groups the norm. I'm not going to bore you with 10-yard groups this time, as I had the opportunity to head out into the desert and take some longer shots. You can expect decent groups at 20 yards, but the low velocity and the deviation between shots is going to start to take its toll when you try and go further. The second shot group was shot at 40 yards. Notice the rise and fall of the impact point through the entire 9-shot string. So let's go ahead and take a look at our final summary. The only downside that I can find is the fact that left-handed shooters won't be able to enjoy this airgun. Now I hope that Hatsan really addresses this in the future. Putting that aside, the ATP2 Tactical delivers on exactly what it was designed to be, a compact airgun that puts accurate power on target at close range. It has a smooth, reliable operation, great weight and balance, and perhaps most importantly, it's a ton of fun to shoot. I can certainly see this being a great gun for hunting small game in tight quarters or heavy brush. I'd like to take a moment and thank the folks at Hatsan USA for providing our review product, and also Pyramid Air for sponsoring our channel in this review. When you're looking for your next airgun or you're looking to fill your next airgun supply order, please visit www.airgunweb.com or give them a call at 888-262-4867. And please be sure to let them know that you learned about them right here at Airgunweb. When you're looking for honest, real-world airgun reviews, think Airgunweb, where we tell you the facts, not fluff. I'm Rick Utzel with Airgunweb.com. Thanks again for watching.